So you apparently are the hottest topic in somebody's group chat. Whoever these people are, they text back and forth. Somebody's a really good texter, like on an ambidextrous level, right? They text equally with the right hand and the left hand. It's a group chat of chatty people, but something about the chat going dry. Somebody doesn't have any hot gossip, no hot topics when it comes to you. There's screenshots, there's receipts, there's content, there's notifications and or etc. But somebody doesn't have anything to report because whatever the group chat was started for or whatever it was about, it's gone dry because these people are constantly watching you with the evil eye. So now all the reporting back to each other is lies. Because if they're watching you, your life doesn't match the same energy of what it is that they're talking about. So now it's just a dry topic. It's no longer a hot topic. They don't know what to say. There's a lot going on. These people also call judgment on you. I love it when people call judgment. You know why? Because it's really a good opportunity to just bring everything to the surface. Why don't we? Why is everybody secretly chatting? What's the chat about? Why won't they tag you in the chat? Because these people are cowards. And most of what they're talking about, they don't know what they're talking about. Something is ass backwards. They really desperately want you to speak your truth, but when you speak your truth, they want you to shut up. Because when you speak your truth and you walk in your truth, it only reveals the fact that they're a liar and that they don't want to face the truth. Something about a truth spell, something about a truth serum, something like that. There could have been spell work done. There could have been a whole bunch of things done. Needless to say, listen, it still is Spiritual Court TV. Thank you for watching 24/7, 365. We are broadcasting live divine truth, the whole truth and nothing but. This is the witching hour. Let's get into it. Listen, I just heard the love is fake and the hate is real. Oh my God. Well, Chatty Catty, something about somebody being petty in the chat. Screenshots. Let's see. What are they talking about? Hot topics. They call judgment down on you. Yeah, I just heard you call judgment down on me. This could have been your response spiritually. Like judgment. Yeah. Judgment for what? Okay, let's see. Yeah, something about these people. Look, they're just sitting in the background. Something about faith is the evidence of things not seen. They can't see the unseen. And all things are being made transparent about what it is that they're talking about. Well, they wanted to know the truth. Here's what they think about you. Look at them in the background. We can see their thoughts. We can hear what they're thinking. They don't like that. Oh God, somebody's harboring some form of resentment. They're confused about why something isn't working on you. I thought you said this would work. Who are they talking to? What are they talking about? Spirit just says it's people just like them, chatty catties, cowardly people, people that chat, they text. They can't come to your face and tell you nothing. It's a karmic feminine here. Who's this karmic feminine that's being exposed with all this animosity? Oh God, the group chat went dry. They ain't got nothing to talk about. They tried it. Something's good is coming in for you. Something good is coming in for you. I almost couldn't get that out. I feel like these people don't want you to talk about the good things that are going on or something like that. Somebody doesn't want this to come out. This is like the fifth time that I tried to start this video. I was like, ooh, somebody's a little like resistant. It's the energy of resistance. Somebody does not want that truth to come out. You got opposition, okay? Somebody's eye got dotted. The evil eye got dotted. Universe crossed their T. Somebody's out here looking like a T-bone steak, or they need to put a steak on their eye. Do people still put raw meat on their eye to take the swelling down? Something like that. Something about the evil eye. That's nasty business. What's the group chat about? They're talking about how somebody got messed up. Whoever you are, you definitely are part of the divination, nation. You are part of the kindred soul tribe. You're somebody that talks to the divine. Something about you not needing the cards or needing the crystal ball or whatever spiritual tools that somebody thought they were going to take from you, hoping that you couldn't tap in. So you just sat quietly and you talk to the divine. You can see something like that. Imprisonment in house. Oh, wow. These are people that were stalking you in real life. Somebody could have gotten your address. Somebody wanted you isolated. Somebody wanted you down for the count, isolated and bound. They wanted the truth about you. And that's fine because divination is speaking the truth for you. Something's coming out in the readings. You're being vindicated. Judgment was called down. You're being vindicated. And now the truth has to come out about them. Something like that. Imprisonment in house. This is like an isolation spell. Somebody wanted you afraid to come out of the house. Is that what this is? What are they talking about in the group chat? Yeah, you're somebody that's held in high honor. Bad idea. I just heard you're a spiritual warrior. Yeah, you see beyond the veil. What's the group chat about? Somebody's trying to figure out if you're still isolated in the house. Oh, Lord, somebody's ancestors showed up. Oh, God. Somebody's ancestors currently are paying somebody a visit, knocking on their door, knocking on the windows, hitting the roof. Somebody could literally be having like some type of paranormal activity. That's somebody's ancestors on that ass. Clarify, what's the group chat about? Child, there's a lot of animosity, a lot of texting back and forth. Yeah, I see somebody like, like exclamation point, like calm down, okay? Let the exclamation points catch up with your finger work. Somebody really needs to stretch their fingers. Somebody is texting all day. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Somebody could also be scrolling. Yeah, look at this fool. What the hell is going on? What's the group chat about? Jealous, envious people with animosity. They're mad because you're too protected and you know exactly what they're talking about. They thought you couldn't see the text messages. Is that what it's about? Twin flame dynamic, third party situation, something about a relationship, something about you being happy, and something about the death magic that they did. That's what the chat is about. They call judgment down on you. They've been blocked. They could be blocking each other. Somebody could be blocking somebody in the chat. Like you're the reason that this is happening. Unexpected money. Somebody's watching you get a blessing, and these people are sitting up texting about nothing that's going nowhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Let's see what's going on, Holy Spirit. Clarify the people in the group chat. Are they all getting along or what's happening? They're talking about the voodoo that they did. They're talking about the doll that they're working with. They're talking about how your ancestors showed up. They're sitting up and they're really angry at the fact that you're divinely protected. That voodoo is backfiring on them. Clarify what's going on in the group chat. What are they talking about, Spirit? Something about you awakening to your light body and something about you being delivered from death. This is what they're talking about, voodoo and death magic. Something was supposed to make you feel like a prisoner in your own house, imprisonment in house. Spirit says this is an accurate report. The ancestors showed up. The ancestors showed up and opened up a can of whoop ass on somebody doing death magic and voodoo. Yeah, I just heard, get that voodoo up out of here. What's wrong with you, Shy? Somebody could be from New Orleans, Louisiana. Shy. You know, Shy is child, but sometimes certain people say it that way. Hey, Shy. What's going on in the group chat, Holy Spirit? Something about a soulmate, something about you having good karma, divinely protected. Wow, what's going on in this group chat? That death magic has got to go somewhere. These people are talking about how they want to put a gag order on you, how they really want to shut you up in spiritual court. Karma is the judge. Karma is your lawyer. Karma is your spiritual counsel. You got good karma. You're innocent. Bondage. They want to shut your mouth up. They want to shut your mouth. They're trying to put words in your mouth. And they're mad because their voodoo is not working. The death magic backfired. Courthouse. Somebody's bound to this. But whatever they're talking about, it's already backfired. So they can't still be doing this because it's already backfired. Bondage, animosity, jealousy, envy, voodoo, death magic, house, and imprisonment. Somebody wanted you to feel like a prisoner in your own house, to be down for the count, but something backfired. The opposition is facing opposition with your ancestors who've opened up a can of whoop ass on these people. Divination, protection. You could be somebody that does divination, or you got some type of special gift, something about an agreement with good karma. Clarify what's going on in the group chat. They feel like this reading is invasive. Well, they shouldn't have been talking about you behind your back. I just heard tell them, say it to my face. They can. It's a Jezebel somewhere touching herself, going crazy. It's the voodoo backfiring. Somebody's touching themselves. Somebody's a Jezebel. They create confusion, bondage. What's going on in the group chat? Are they blocking each other? They're talking about how you are a divine feminine. Somebody did magic on a divine feminine with good karma. You've gone through some type of spiritual awakening. They know the creator is with you because something about death magic and voodoo. Now with voodoo, there's always an agreement with the spirit. But the thing about voodoo, you have to have a cause to curse somebody. And somebody's coming up too clean. So they need you to be under judgment in order to curse you. They also need you to speak your truth. Because with bondage, it's almost like they tried to shut your mouth so you couldn't pray, so you couldn't cry out. But they didn't know that the divine saw everything. God was watching. I just heard God sees all and knows all. Clarify what's going on in the group chat. They're talking about how you are a divine feminine. There's a karmic feminine leading a pack of wolves that are now being devoured by some type of forbidden magic, voodoo. They done pissed off the Loa. What happened here? Okay, what's going on in the group chat? What are they talking about? It's a whole community of people that are connected by way of text messages, screenshots. I just heard, why y'all didn't invite us to the group chat? When you know people are hiding what it is that they've done, they're wrong. They're wrong. Yeah. Anything you can do out in the open is something that's forbidden. These people know that they're wrong. This is supposed to be like a secret group chat. It's a whole silent community talking about a divine feminine. What the hell's going on in the group chat? Starseed healer. Oh, yeah, death is on that ass. Death is about to come take these people away. They've been blocked. Look, these are people that were in the background watching you. And look at the way she's behind these people. This is like Five of Swords. This is like, again, coward energy sneaking up behind you. Somebody couldn't look you in your eye because they're wrong. This is a betrayal. No access, blocked. Somebody is talking about how you are divinely protected, how you really are chosen. You're a starseed healer. That's what the group chat is about. Clarify this karmic feminine in the group chat that sold everybody on this weird ass deal. They all pitched in. It's a whole bunch of people here in the group chat. Somebody could be blocking other people or blocking this person out. They don't want to be connected by way of bad karma, but they all engaged. They all spoke upon something. Whoever spoke upon our names, I will include myself, talking about a healer, a star seed, chosen one. They're all connected. They're trying to figure out how to wiggle their way up out of what was said in the group chat. But your ancestors are showing up in the cosmic court saying, we got receipts. The text messages are under investigation. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, you said on this date at this time. Child documentation beats conversation. These people don't even have to take the stand. They're talking about how you really are gifted, how you have a very special spiritual gift. Somebody literally attacked one of God's favorite people on this planet. This is what they're talking about. And when I mean creator has their favorite, you're somebody that's like minding your business. You understand me? Like, this is like the kind of person that, as much as these people were fighting to find a cause, They don't have a cause. But now they're facing cause and effect. Jezebel, bondage. She bound a whole bunch of people out of her own envy and jealousy, tried her hand at forbidden voodoo, called upon some spirits, forbidden voodoo. She doesn't want this to come out. Bondage. The ancestors are whooping that ass. They wanted you to feel like imprisoned or down or, yeah, look, you're on your pathway. So they thought you weren't grounded. They thought you weren't. What the hell did they think? What did they think? I don't know. Whatever it is, that voodoo is messing somebody's head up. They weren't supposed to be doing it anyway. So now those spirits kind of have dominion over them to play with their mind, their body, and their soul, or something like that. That's the agreement. This is the judgment. Clarify the group chat. What's going on in the group chat? Child, these people are struggling. Poverty. Somebody could be asking for money in the group chat. There's 12 people. 9, 10, 11, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two people could have fell off. Two people could have blocked the chat. Two people are walking away. Show me these two people. What happened? They left the group chat. Somebody's like, listen, this is somebody that is divinely protected. What happened to the other two people? Complete and total destruction, backfire. What they all did together, they're bound to. They can't blame one person and or the other. They all did it together. Look, because you ascended. So something about two people could be like they fell off or this death magic backfired because look, somebody tried to block your ascension, block your gifts, block your promotion. And this is something that the creator is saying, my hand is on this person. This person, divination, you're a diviner. You talk directly to source with protection, soulmate, light body. You're with your kindred soul tribe. You're a starseed healer. And you awaken to something. Something about realization. Something about the creator giving you an intuitive nudge to be aware. These people are afraid of your clairaudience. They're afraid to text each other. They're afraid to talk to each other out loud. Huge paranoia because they know that you have very special spiritual gifts. They feel like you're from somewhere else, from another world. You very well could be. But these little human antics or whatever they got going on has nothing compared to your supernatural abilities. And these abilities are something that was given to you from the creator that created everything in creation. And now the creator is saying, I'm bringing destruction, tornado, upheaval. I just heard we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. They could be seeking out help. Poverty, please help. What's the group chat about? Spirit says they have to admit their sins first. So they could be seeking out a wizard, a sorcerer, a male witch. I'm getting like a masculine person, somebody that will know what to do with this energy. Yeah, they need to pay this person. Something like that. Somebody needs money though to pay for the spell work. They don't have no money. They're in poverty. Complete and total destruction. They can't even say that it's a spirit that's doing it. This is coming from the creator. Complete and total destruction. What are they talking about? Something about your achievements, something about you being like blessed, getting gifts, achievement. What's going on? Somebody needs money too. I just heard we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Show me this wizard that they went to go see, this sorcerer. What's going on? Yeah, this person is down for the count. Damn. All praises be to the Most High God. This is somebody that don't miss. So they gathered their money together. Now they're broke. This was when they realized that the death magic wasn't working on you. They sought out some type of help to get help. There's 12 people here. 2 people fell off. There's 10 people left. Complete and total destruction. One of the people could be the practitioner. Clarify, what's that energy? Somebody's trying to do a love spell on a divine masculine, but a divine feminine is here. This is about a soulmate. It's a karmic feminine that gathered a whole bunch of people to do some type of love spell on a divine masculine, death magic over divine feminine. Two people that are awakening to their soul contract, and they're very divinely protected. They're communicating through divination. Divination is not always reading. Divination is a communication where the divine is like in between, officiating two people connected in the soul body, soulmates. Child, somebody is down for the count. I just heard the numbers are dwindling. Somebody was trying to lure somebody's divine masculine away and trying to unalive a divine feminine so two people couldn't be together. And they got a whole bunch of people involved. Now somebody's down for the count. Health concern. Whoa. What are they talking about? Clarify. Somebody just sent a monitoring spirit. Yeah, what are they talking about? How to get out of this? How to run away? Running away from this karmic feminine? You got legal. Okay? No, listen, this is what Spirit just said. They do not have legal grounds. The demons don't have legal grounds. So who's abandoning this situation? The demons. They don't have legal grounds to curse a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Your hands are clean. In fact, you're on your pathway, on your destiny, and karma's on your side. Karma's taking the stand. What else, Holy Spirit? What's in the group chat? What's going on? A love offer. Somebody's trying to figure out how to change this up. Child, they trying to do a love spell because the destruction is backfiring. It's taking them out. Love offer. They're talking about how you're getting a love offer, how two people are coming together. Are they talking about how to offer you love? What's going on in the group chat, Holy Spirit? What's going on in the group chat? They're trying to cover something up. A message of concern. Child, this is too much. Something about a notification, something about a message of concern. Somebody's trying to cloak what they did because it's backfiring too bad. These people went all in. That's what I just heard. They went all in for complete and total destruction. So now they're being destroyed. Somebody tried to hex and curse somebody. Clarify the group chat. What's going on? Upset. Child, I can't make this up. Whatever the hell this is that they called on, it's on that ass. Obsession. They did something over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Somebody did not want to let up. Whoever this karmic feminine is, who is this karmic feminine? What's her deal? What is her problem? Ooh, yeah, she ain't looking too good. Occupation in the reverse. That's a doctor. Health concerns. Occupation in the reverse, doctor in the reverse. Poverty. Somebody can't even get adequate like medical care, medical help, paying for medical bills. Again, this is the entity that is like whooping somebody's ass, and somebody's ancestors is on that ass. Occupation in the reverse. Somebody can't get to the doctor, or they lost their job, or what the hell is going on? Who is this karmic feminine? This is a dark practitioner and a cultist. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's a karmic ass feminine who didn't want to stop. This is the only thing she wanted to manifest was death, endings, destruction, animosity, and for somebody to feel stuck. Somebody tried to put you as a prisoner in your own house so that you wouldn't see other people or meet this divine masculine that's a part of your destiny, or this divine masculine to meet a divine feminine, but you're already together. So they may have done several rituals to try to separate two people that share the same soul, but both of you are marrying each other. Whether you get together or not, the both of you are on a twin flame journey. This is about a high level commitment. This is also about a divine feminine mastering her divine masculine side, and a divine masculine mastering his emotions enough that this magic didn't work. Divine intervention is here. What's going on in the group chat? What's going on with the people in the group chat? Child, these people got, ooh, this is too much. Mentally and emotionally unstable, boss in the reverse. This could be a dark warlock. This could be an occultist, a dark high priestess. Mentally and emotionally unstable. Everything that they projected out. Somebody was sending out like chaos magic, crazy spells. It backfired. This is what they're talking about in the group chat. Okay. Somebody also lost their job. They don't have money to go to the doctor, health concern. This is all by way of whatever they tried to call on. Whatever this is, this thing is running rampant through their lives. It's wreaking havoc on every single person in that group chat. 2 people fell off. But when we clarified, destruction came up. So 2 people got destroyed because when we talk about we're off to see the wizard, abuse came up. So whoever the person is that they went to go see, a master warlock, abuse, it backfired on him too. I just heard that was their last hope. Okay, so you got a group of people, basically, to sum up this little raggedy, dirty ass, bum ass case. You got a group of people that tried their hand at some type of forbidden voodoo to separate 2 people for whatever their reasons are. Jealousy, envy, and animosity is not a reason to curse anybody. This is why judgment is being called down in the harshest of ways. They're bound to it. They then had the audacity to try to call judgment down on you after trying to isolate you and making you feel like a prisoner in your own home. Mentally and emotionally unstable. This is supposed to make you crazy, drive you up the wall. Make you undesirable, something like that. And the whole time they had no idea that you were connected to the divine in this energy of self-love. I love it when the divine gets to flex at this level. All praises be to the creator of all creation, of all the gods, because whatever this entity is doing, it is ripping through this group. They're talking about how you look good, self-love, taking care of yourself, and how you're very attractive with bliss. You're happy. Child, this is a waste of time and life and energy and life force and life source. Yeah, it's a lot going on here. What's going on in the group chat? What are they talking about? All the lies. Look, lies, cattiness, cockiness. Oh, they were saying some nasty stuff in the group chat because they wanted to manifest this. This is what they wanted. The ancestors said not one word was missed. We heard everything. Clarify false documentation, bearing false witness, distant future. They didn't see the outcome. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. What they didn't see was what was going to happen in the distant future, meaning the distant future could have been the next few hours. Something about a false narrative backfiring. They're trying to convince this entity to come towards you, Divine One, but the Creator has already spoken and commanded this enemy, this demon, to return to the senders. There's a list. This demon is going to hit every single house of these people that tried to imprison you, imprisonment and house. Yeah, this is like an isolation spell, go crazy spell. You locked in the house, don't come out, something like that. What the hell do these people call on? That's crazy. Clarify what's going on. What's going on in the group chat? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hell is low in the reverse. Whatever this is, they conjured it up from hell. Hello in the reverse and entity attachment. They called on something real dark from the pits of hell. That's what I just heard. Something that was supposed to bring complete and total destruction. So these people are on pins and needles, walking on eggshells. What's going on in the group chat? And you already know what's going on. They're talking about how your intuition is on point, how your spiritual gifts is on point, how you've ascended beyond whatever they sent you, awakening. They're shocked that you're alive. They're shocked that the Creator delivered you. You're a healer. Your journey is not over. What the heck were these people trying to do? Over one karmic feminine that led them all to hell? Clarify, the karmic feminine is having health concerns. This karmic feminine is messed up. What they thought they were going to get was something that you were expecting by way of your destiny. Why? Because whatever this unexpected expectancy was, somebody expected the unexpected and they didn't get a damn thing. Whatever this gift is something that you need in order to go on your journey. This is a spiritual gift. It's like with every level, with every graduation, you get a gift because you need it to go where it is that you're going. Your soul is on a journey. Somebody tried to intercept that with unexpected gift. They expected the unexpected, something that was like, it's a level of expectancy of something that they never were supposed to receive. Chakras in the reverse. Somebody's life is being turned upside down. These people can't even take this energy on the backfire. Anything else in the group chat? Anything else? Yeah, they talking about how you coming into some type of an alignment. They could be looking for a divine high priest to try to help them. So basically, they need to seek out a chosen one to help them get this death magic off of them. That's crazy. Yeah, it's over. Endings. They could have tried to send you some type of like car accident spell, something like the roadside, something like somebody wanted that entity to bring destruction. However, they could get destruction in your life, they wanted it. Now something's been redirected. It's a boomerang because with awakening and intuition, there's something that the creator revealed to you, told you to do, and you did it. This could have been amping up your protection. And then something triggered an alarm to your soulmate, your twin flame. It's like this person knows, or the both of you knew when one was in danger because you're traveling in a way that you have to fulfill a prophecy. This is a very special relationship. These are very special kindred souls, soul tribe. These are like elected ones. Yes, there are very special people here. I just heard they broke the rules in the worst way. Damn. Anything else in the group chat? Anything else in the group chat? Anything else in the group chat? Anything? They're being reminded of all the nasty stuff that they said. Thoughts in the reverse. All their thoughts have been inverted. If they were thinking death, projecting death, thinking evil, it's all like backfiring. These people are like a dis-ease. They're uneasy. They're like whatever this is, thoughts in the reverse. They can't even think themselves up out of this. Look, I can't make this up. Sweetheart in the reverse. Mm, 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 mm. These are some evil ass people. What they wanted for us is not only happening to them, it's worse. It's worse. The creator had to step in. And creator is so pure. Source is so pure, you know. Source will just allow people to use their own free will. But they have to be held accountable to whatever they wanted to will to happen. Somebody tried to will something to happen. Now they're devastated. Clarify the group chat. They call judgment down on you. So this is what happens when you come across divine beings and it instantly irritates people's demons. And they call judgment down on you. But even in that, they couldn't find a reason, and that pissed somebody off. They couldn't find a cause to curse you. So that gave somebody more animosity So instead of walking away because that would be the right thing to do, somebody went and tried voodoo or tried their hand at voodoo. They called on something from the pit of hell to try to turn your sweetheart into something else. Mm-mm-mm. They wanted to attach a lustful demon to you. It's an unclean spirit sent to a divine feminine, divine masculine, who's here to fulfill a prophecy. These are apostles. These are apostles that have returned to fulfill a prophecy. This is one of the worst cases that I've ever seen since my spiritual walk in this particular lifetime. And I've seen a lot. This is over. The group chat, what are they talking about? How they basically sent an attack towards divine providence. That's really what it looks like, because you're a representative of the divine chosen one. Whoever they went to go see, they were off to see the wizard. They thought this person was going to like help them out or reverse the curse or send it back to you or redirect the entity, something like that. The top guy, the top gun got shot down by the divine. Whoa, this is the message. Close this door, close the chat, take us out of the chat, please and thank you. Listen, I love y'all, okay? I'll be back with more readings. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.